Hey team, Povic here and welcome to this underrated episode. Today we have an episode without camera and we are taking a look at this guy, Salomon Kalou. He got an inform card this week and as you can see, 21,000 coins on Xbox. It is around 20k on PlayStation 4, but yeah, it looks not the worst when it comes to the inform. Have to give a big shout out to Wagner Design, my graphic designer that fixes all my awesome thumbnails and stuff like that, graphic for the channel. He's been doing an amazing job for us lately, and he wanted us, of course, to take Salomon Kalou because it is his favorite club. And Kalou scored a hat-trick, so he did very good. But let's get into the stats for this wonderful guy. 77 pace, 86 dribbling, 85 shooting, 78 passing, 70 physical, and 42 defending. That is on basic. I'll show you the stats, what he will get, only with 10 chemistry and 10 chemistry on, and 100 chemistry in the team as well right now. I am going to pick a chemistry style, but I'm not decided what I am going to pick yet. I'll show you when I've done that. When it comes to the team, we have a pretty strong Bundesliga team here. Up front we have Han and Hernandez. Pretty decent two players here. If you don't have Lewandowski and Aubameyang, I feel these two players are the better ones you can get. Also the more cheaper options, of course. Castro on the left hand side here, I think he is a very good, well-rounded player. Only thing he maybe lacks a little bit is a bit of physical, but it is okay. It's okay. He got 4-star weak foot as well, so not bad at all. Have Thiago on the other side here, very good in the attacking aspect of the game, and that is what he probably will be contributing the most with that 82 passing and 89 dribbling, 5-star skills as well, is not bad at all. The more defending guy is Luis Gustavo, a good player here. Nothing to say about that when it comes to the defending stats. His pace is under 70. It's not ideal, but it's doable. When it comes to the defense as well, Vendel Nastasic, he is left-footed. That is why he's on that side. Also pretty tall and low-high work rate, so that is why I picked him. It's just the way I want my defender to be, so very nice to use Nastasic. Only thing I think he lacks is a little bit of physical, but you can fix that with some chem styles. And the other one is going to be Socrates. He is a defender I had so much trouble with in this weekend league, so very good defender there. And on the right back we are going to take Weisse. He is actually a very good right back. Only thing he lacks a little bit is physical and defending, but you can take a Centel card on him and then he is freaking amazing. Just look at that, 4-star, good passing, pace and dribbling as well, so you can do a lot of stuff with Weisse. 76 rated, not a problem. Still pretty young, and he also plays for the favorite team of my graphic designer, Wagner again. So thought, why the hell not just put him in with the Kalou squad. And in goal, we have Timo Horn, of course, a very good goalkeeper. Nothing to say about that with his stats. Almost everything over 80, except speed, but it doesn't really matter. When it comes to the bench, we have some attacking options and defending options that you can put in instead if you want to. I think some of these players are decent enough to get into the team. David, I can't say his name, I don't know why, I just can't. Can maybe change this guy out for Thiago if you want that. And if you are like me, using right mids and left mids up front, you can use Bellarabi or Coman up front as well, but for this episode we are going to take Han and Hernandez. When it comes to player instructions, we have the usual that we always have, and you'll see this. You can just pause it if you haven't seen it before, just going fast through it. And yeah, just to show you guys what we have there, and the same with custom tactics. So just stop the screen and you'll see what we'll use. But been talking for way too long now. Let's get into the first game. First game, we come up against this Ligue 1 squad, a pretty decent one, but not a super good as well. The first chance we get in the game is actually a goal by Kalou. He turns around, little flick there, and then he puts it in the back of the net. Gets a perfect amount of space there and can just use his weak foot to get that ball in the back of the net. Was pretty unsure if it was going to get in the back of the net. Here we see him with a perfect pass there, but the attack doesn't end up in anything. A bit of a bad touch there. Here he gets another chance. Kalou gets the ball, turns around, shoots, and with his strong foot, it is a good save. Second half have started here, and I had a little appeal for a penalty here. I think I should have gotten a free kick there or something, but the attack goes on. We steal the ball back and we get it into Kalou after a little while. He turns around in a very strange manner and then shoots. Not the greatest shot, to be honest. Then we kind of mess up and get a red card, and that destroyed the game for us basically. After that, we do get some chances with Kalou crossing in. A good cross there, but Han couldn't get the head on to it and score the goal, and it ended up being a loss there. He did pretty okay, but that ended up me changing the team a little bit. Needed to get someone else in, to be perfectly honest. Was something in the midfield and the attack that didn't work out too well, so we got in Han. We got out Han and used Bellarabi instead up front and stuff like that. You can see the team. But over to game number 2, and this is the squad we came up against. A pretty decent squad, to be perfectly honest. We start off very good here with an assist from Kalou. He gets the ball to Hernandez. He just tucks it in to the corner. Very good goal there by Hernandez. Here we can see he does a little bit of skills, get past 2, 3, almost 3 guys there, but the pass isn't good enough and it ends up in nothing. Here we get another chance there. Kalou gets the ball and a little 1-2 play, a little scoop turn, and a little goal there. We get it in 2-0, and that causes the rage quit. Game number 3 here, and it is the last game here. We come up against a full BPL squad that it wasn't the greatest, to be honest. We get a big chance straight away. Kalou with the assist, 1-0 after just 3 minutes of the gameplay, and after a while he rage quit. He didn't want to play anymore, so just 10 minutes of that game. But Kalou did pretty good in that game, to be perfectly honest. So let's look at the stats and what he did for the squad and team. So after 3 matches, we have Kalou that has done pretty decent for us. When it comes to the rating for FIFA, he got 8.5 when you combine all the matches. From me, he gets a 8.3, so I think it was pretty decent. 7.5 in value is what he's going to get from me. As you can see, his stats is 2 assists and 2 goals, and I think that is something that is real respect over. He did very well, but still there are players that you can buy for less that will do at least the same as he did. When it comes to the plus side and minus might be ball control, and he wasn't too strong because I felt that he lost the ball a bit too much when he was holding the ball and didn't really control it too well. It was very strange that. His plus side has to be his long shot. Was really fun taking long shot. Passing was very good, and to dribble with him was good, but even though he had some bad touches sometimes, his dribbling was good. So that will be all for today, guys. Hope you liked this episode. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. As always, I'm Povic, and I'm out.